Betrayal is the worst sin in marriage, and here's why. Hello, I'm Dr. Carol Erb, and I'm going to talk about why betrayal is the worst sin in marriage. If you like this video, I'd love for you to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. Betrayal is the worst sin in marriage, and here's why. There are many different types of betrayals, such as a spouse having an affair, a friend turning her back on you, a child who becomes wayward, or a parent who turns to drugs or alcohol. You're likely all too familiar with a spouse who's having an affair, and you've never felt such a deep sense of betrayal. In Proverbs 6:32 it says, "But a man who commits adultery has no sense whatsoever and destroys himself." The Bible also says that God hates divorce in Malachi 2:16. While that is true, it also means that it is His ultimate desire for your marriage to be restored and saved. However, your safety and sanity are of first and utmost importance to God. Right now, your spouse's affair is probably constantly on your mind. Let's talk about why betrayal is the worst sin in marriage that a spouse can commit. In Genesis 2, we see a beautiful depiction of God's love. His love was so big that He desired to share it with someone. And that is why God created man and woman. Not only did He create them to love Him, He also created them to love each other. In Genesis 2:18 it says, "Then the Lord God said, 'It is not good for the man to be alone. I'll make a helper who is just right for him.'" So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep, and He took one of his ribs to create Eve. She was to be the perfect match for her husband. Betrayal, though, entered the scene in the Garden of Eden when Adam and Eve sinned. They turned their backs on God, and in an effort to please their own selfish desires, the result was that they were cursed and were thrown out of paradise. This account supports the fact that betrayal is the worst sin in marriage. We don't often think of betrayal as theft being the same, but they really are. This is especially true when you think of your covenant rights within your marriage. As a helpmate, you have the right for your spouse's faithfulness within the marriage. Also, once they have been unfaithful, so much is stolen from you. You lose your sense of well-being, your peace, as well as your joy. You could eventually end up losing your home, some of your friends, and time with your children. So much is lost after an affair, and it can be difficult to pick up the pieces and move on. This is why betrayal is the worst sin in marriage. Fortunately, there is healing in store for you if you've been betrayed as a result of your spouse's affair. As a Christian marriage coach and counselor, I have helped hundreds of couples and individuals who are facing the same situation as yourself. Betrayal is the worst sin in marriage, but it's not something that cannot be overcome with God's help. I can help you work through the feelings you're going through. I know you're feeling like you're on a roller coaster since your spouse's affair. If you've decided to reconcile, I can help with that as well. Please contact me through my website at drcarolherb.com or email me at hello@drcarolherb.com. Recovering after an affair is a long process, but together we can seek God and His will for your life and your marriage. If you like this video, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.